Let's hope we're live. Yep, we're live. Oh shoot, I didn't make a thumbnail, did I? Oh, I guess I'll have to make a thumbnail after the live stream ends. Anyways, so where we left off, I can't remember, but I remember that Monica was a bit weird last time. She had a poem called Save Me, and at the very bottom it said Load Me. And then she said, don't forget to save your game if you face a difficult decision. So, um, I guess let's continue this because I'm really enjoying this game to be honest, but getting me a bit of a creep. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's move on to the main event. Also, I'm not gonna be voicing voice acting and stuff because I watched my like a bit of my live stream where I was voice acting and it's cringy AF, bruh. I'm sorry, shout out to Expert Game Cousin. Anyways, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is so sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. Wait, bleh. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. McGonagall begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotional behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath of breathe. I'm just gonna say breath and smiles. That that was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. Also, I find it weird how they have like it looks like they have bloodshot, but that's just the way that the game looks. Okay, it's just a bit weird. Also, I like how there's like I like the shining in this game. I like the detail. I like the style of it. I like how she's like the one that's supposed to be clean and like the leader, and she's the messy one and stuff because she's never ready in the morning. Yeah, it's a really good game. Yeah, I suggest you play it. It's free on Steam. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to get it, to be honest. uh, I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I I'll go next. You are? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. Sorry if you heard that. My dog is whining because her mother isn't here. No, I don't have a girlfriend or a wife, okay? Don't worry about it. This poem is called You're Anxious. Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It it's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Okay, that's a bit weird. What? Hold on a second while I get my stream up and turn my volume down just in case someone is watching. And looks like not. Okay, I'll just keep that up there. Yep, there we go. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refuses to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. I. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her, didn't want to applaud for her. Read properly, okay? Jesus Christ. But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Hehe. Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Ah, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best. The best that way. Fucking hell. Also, how? Okay, I guess she might have practiced talking to herself. If I'm being honest, sometimes I do that. I talk in my head. Might be a sign of craziness. I'm not sure. Is it? Is that bad? I hope it's not bad. Don't think it's bad, right? Comment down below if that's bad. Please, I want to know now. I see. Okay then. Sori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like a soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Suri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it come from Suri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Suri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Siri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Siri. Even Bucker liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Siri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite well with kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Sorry, I'm too busy like petting my dog. She's beautiful. I've showed you guys in her streams, and also that's my logo. So if you want to see my dog, she's there. I might try and post another picture of her on her account. And yes, I'm a sado, so I made her her own account. It's literally just Tessie 25730. TESSY 25730. Yeah, I kind of wanted to put Tessie instead of Tess because it sounds better, I think. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Tess, get away from electronics when you have a wet nose. You just drank water. I really don't want you near electronics. Tess, go away. You're near a computer. Tessie, go. Go on. Go in your bed. I feel bad now. I want her near here, but I can't have her. It's confusing. And I need to charge my phone because it's on 20%. Yes. Wait, hold up. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of people, or everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Baka. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Baka learn everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki, it's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much selection of what to read. I just had to go with the one that what I wrote today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finished, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that will improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Wait, she said I'm going, not I'm going. I'm just adding things for no reason. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called. It's called. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, yeah, I read that right? Her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She husks back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah, well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Actually, I'm kind of like that. I'm okay with doing it around other people, but not like a ginormous group like of 100 people maybe. But like I'm okay with about 10 people that I might not know or like are from the same school as me, and I'm using school as an example because of that. Hey, oh, hello. Thank you, Craw, for the subscription or for subscribing. I appreciate that. How you doing, Craw? Thanks for watching the stream. I think it would be another way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about the festival. Festival. Oh, I just realised, Craw, you are the 30th subscriber. I'm finally catching up with my friend Jonathan. And yes, that's his name, Jonathan. Actually, I'm gonna type it in the chat. Hold up. Fudge, I need to go into my other account so I don't show you guys my last name. Because I'm still keeping that a secret. And I'm sorry for that, but I'm just not going to do that. Because I just feel like it's a bad idea. So, gonna type it in chat.